What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Monday. The worst day of the week. Let me tell you, Mondays are the worst day of the week. I had a fantastic day, though. A fantastic day. I am in an excellent mood, even though that Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a drop. But it's exactly what we expected, guys. It's exactly what we expected here for Bitcoin. We should not be worried. All right, we should not be worried at the moment, guys. And this is exactly what we expected. This is what we talked about yesterday. So what we talked about, the possibility that we were talking about 2 days ago of this exact situation playing out. But we're gonna go over it. We're gonna go over it. What is going down? All right. So this is what's going down, guys. This is what's going down. So Bitcoin came back up. So we tested the bottom of our wedgie, right? We tested the bottom of our wedge, came back up. Exactly what we thought was going to happen. Got rejected from our EMA ribbon, coming back down now. Now, right now, Bitcoin's getting a bounce off the previous support level. Here's the thing, are we going to come a little bit lower to back test the bottom of the wedge? That is the question. Or does Bitcoin just have the strength here to pump from this area, right? Does it have the strength to complete the W reversal at the area that we just bounced from? That is the question. Now, I originally thought that we were going to come all the way back down and actually test the bottom of our wedge, but we have not done that quite yet. We actually, like you guys can see here, that we actually bounced off our previous low and made some type of double bottom as of right now. Sand and Mana stream today. Is Mana going up again, bro? I honestly, I actually just got home a little while ago, and I wanted to jump on before the daily close. I might be doing the streams at 6:30 from now on. It's kind of a middle ground before not starting too early, but also having a little bit of time before the daily close to talk about things. I think that's a good middle ground. Let me know if you guys like that 6:30 start. I think the 6:30 start is a little bit better, but let me know what you guys think in the little chat. Let's see. Proverb said, I'm too worried to be high. Proverb, if anything, that should help you, brother. If anything, that should help you, man. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're waiting for Bitcoin. It's going to be some type of double bottom and a continuation up, or we're going to come a little bit lower, maybe to like 55.2 and then come up. Let's see, right? Let's see what happens. We also had this very, very odd pump to liquidate a lot of people that were going short. So a lot of people were going short here on Bitcoin. We actually got a pump all the way up to about 59,600, then came right back down. That was like a quick short liquidation, which is pretty good. 640. This Waterfly said 640. 630 is good for us old folk. It is pretty good, isn't it? It is pretty good. All right, so that's what we're watching for in the 4 hour. Bitcoin's kind of doing its thing, but not really pumping up too much right now. Same thing on the 1 hour, man. I mean, we still had this breakdown. Okay, we still had this ultimate breakdown of this rising channel, and we still haven't hit our measure move target. But like we said, are we going to hold our previous low here at 55.6? That is the question. I'm actually going to move this down here, right there. Are we going to just complete this double bottom? It's going to be a double bottom and reverse up. The buy pressure hasn't really come in yet. Now, it's still early, right? It's still early. Buy pressure hasn't really come in yet, though. So we're hoping that it does come. And I think it will. It doesn't have to pump straight up right away. As you guys can see back here on this bottom, if we zoom in a little bit, on this bottom, we actually came down, came up, came back down again, and then moved to the upside, right? So will we see the same type of thing, right? I mean, will we got to come back down a little bit more and then move to the upside? Certainly can. We certainly can here. And that's what we'll be watching for. It's actually the same setup as we had at this previous low, guys. If you look, it's the same thing, right? We have bullish divergence here, just like we did back in this time. And obviously this one led to a move to the upside, right? Will this same setup that we're getting now get a move to the upside as well? We'll have to wait and see. What's going on, Sadie Beans? Sadie Beans, what's going on, my friend? I hope you can make some good beans. You know what I haven't had in a while, guys? I need some chili. I need to cook some chili. A big pot of chili. and just eat it all week. I used to do that a lot when I was like hardcore dieting. I made like a big pot of chili, ate that literally every day for dinner. It was great. It was great. It was cheap. It was great. Allowed me to stack more sats. Overall, it was a great thing. The only thing that wasn't good is give me a little bit of gas. Give me a little bit of gas. But other than that, can't beat the chili. You can't beat the chili, honestly. So that's the hourly time frame. 4 hour looks fine. We just talked about the 4 hour. The daily. What are we watching for in the daily? Well, here's the thing with the daily. Here is thy thing with the daily. So we know we have our wedge support, right, on our 4 hour time frame, which brings us down to like 55,300 at the moment. Right now, like I said, we're trying to get a double bottom on the daily and on the 4 hour. So let's see what happens. Is this going to close here, and are we going to open up the new daily and get the move to the upside? That's what we're going to be watching for. That's what we're going to watch it for here. Now, if this range breaks, and it's really a big range, it's not just a line, right? It's really this range right here. If this range breaks, okay, we're talking 55.2 to about 56. If that range breaks, I still think it's likely we come back down to, the $53,000 to $52,000 range, somewhere in that range. If this, let me actually turn this green so it actually looks like some support, and it doesn't look like resistance. See, you said, why are you streaming? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm streaming right now because I want to start a little bit early. I want to start a little bit early today to catch the close. But yeah, if this green box of support breaks, I think it's likely we come back down a little bit lower. I think most people can agree with that. But let's find out what happens, man. As we keep saying, if this level breaks, I think we're going to have a ton of support coming up at about the $53,000 level. The reason why is just because, it's a previous high looking left. You also have some previous support in that range too. And you also have this uptrending support line, right? You have 1, 2, 3, and maybe a fourth touch if this comes a little bit lower, which would correlate right now with right around, ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're freaking vegan. Warning, shots fired. Down here at about the $52,000 to $53,000 range. A lot of confluence there. So let's see what happens. We're still holding our wedge. Our wedge is our support at the moment. Until this wedge breaks, I'm not going to say we're going to dump to 53,000. But if this wedge does break to the downside, I think it's likely that we do come back down and test those levels, guys. And I think most people can agree. If you guys can agree with that general sentiment I just went over on the 4 hour, that daily, raise your hand in the chat if you can agree with that sentiment. I know there's one person in the chat that probably won't agree with the sentiment, and that's Jimmy. I don't agree, Jordan. Jordan, I don't agree. We're going straight up to 100K from here. There's no way we go lower. Don't tell me that, please. I'll go crazy on you. Strap up. We're going to the moon. Right? There's only one guy in here that probably disagrees, and that's Jimmy. One guy that disagrees. JDB said boot. You get the boot out of here. Me either. Me and Jimmy salty. Will said me and Jimmy salty. Ecoms agrees. Ron agrees. 126K said Keith. CH doesn't agree. Wow, we got a lot of people who don't agree. Wow. What do you guys think is going to happen, man? I'm curious. All right, so real quick on the weekly time frame. The one thing I'm quite curious here on the weekly, and it's just a little bit of curiosity. All right, we know way back in the day we broke this downtrend of resistance on the weekly, right? This is what really started our run to the upside in September, right? Where we finally broke down to the upside, and the week that we did, that's when we started to get that big parabolic move from 40,000 to 69,000, right? Is this coming back down to back test it, right? It's quite interesting if you look, guys. Is this coming down to simply back test the previous resistance on the RSI and flip that as support? Could be, right? It could be. And if you look at where the candles are at the moment, that might correlate with a little bit more droppage, possibly, right? I'm not going to say it's going to happen, and it could correlate with a back test of our 20-week EMA, which sits Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. Right at $53,000. Now, this is only going to happen if our wedge breaks. I will repeat. This is only going to happen if our wedgie breaks. I'm not confident in the wedgie breaking, but I like to give both scenarios if possible. A lot of confidence at 53,000. That's exactly where our 20-week EMA is sitting at the current moment. So just a ton there. There's just a ton there. I'm actually going to move this down just to kind of illustrate what I mean here. Just a lot there. Just a lot at that level on the weekly. So the weekly is looking not as great as I would say that the daily is. The weekly looks like you might go lower, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. There is some bullish things going on behind the scenes, guys, which we'll talk about in just a second. Our Giordano Inu fractal still could be kind of playing out if we hold this range, right? If we hold this range, we get a pump up relatively soon, still could be playing out, right? Still could be playing out. This is our Giordano Inu fractal from 2017 to current day. If you guys don't know what the Giordano Inu fractal is, it's just a fractal from 2017. We just call it the Giordano Inu fractal because we're weird here, right? We are super, super weird here. We're probably the weirdest stream, the weirdest crypto stream on the internet. You could argue that we're probably the weirdest stream on the internet, as BitBoy would say, the weirdest stream on the interwebs. But no, in all seriousness, if this does bounce back to the upside, it still could play out. But right now, it's kind of iffy. So we'll leave that at that. I did want to check out one thing here. It's just the Bitcoin number of accumulation addresses. So this is, guys, basically what this means is the number of addresses that haven't sold Bitcoin, right? That haven't sold in the history, okay? This keeps going up, and it's actually at all-time highs as of right now. What you can notice about this, and I was looking about this a little bit earlier in the Discord, was every time you get some type of divergence where this moves up, but the price action moves down, you can see eventually the price action does seem to follow up. You can see the same thing happen right here. Price action goes down, accumulation addresses go up, price action tends to follow. And you can see what's happening right now. Price action's going down. This is going up. Will we get the price action to follow at some point? Doesn't mean it has to happen right now, but that usually tends to what happens after a certain point. You can see a lot of examples of that back in the past. Right here, this is going up, price action's going down, price action follows. And I mean, you could go all the way back in time and look at this. It probably plays out the exact same way. So I want to show you guys this. I think this is these type of things are really, really cool to look at occasionally. That's so weird, man. McRibs was served at the first thing. What are you guys talking about? What do you guys said you had a McRib on Thanksgiving, bro? A McRib on who eats a McRib on Thanksgiving? I'm not eating a McRib on Thanksgiving. I probably would, actually. Who actually likes McRibs, guys? If you like a McRib, let me know. I think the McRibs are pretty good, but they usually, right? They usually put too much barbecue sauce on the McRib. So that's one thing I will say, that the barbecue sauce is a little bit too much for me. They douse it in barbecue sauce. It's like, dude, only put a little barbecue sauce in there. It's way too much. Way too much. The McFish. Nagy said you're the best streamer. Thank you, Nagy. Appreciate that, man. All right, total market cap. Just like Bitcoin, guys. I think it's important to look at this because it kind of supports our theory on Bitcoin. There's two things to watch on the total market cap, okay? One of them is good. Two of them, the second one is not so good. Here's the thing that I'm watching for here, okay? First of all, we'll start out with the good one. So the good one is, can we create, just like Bitcoin, sort of a double bottom structure on the total market cap? I think that's likely, okay? We came down, came up, came down, starting to come up again. Can we confirm the W reversal pattern on the total market cap? That would lead us to back up to our highs, okay? That's the first thing I'm watching there on total market cap. The second thing is a possible bearish scenario where, you know, we bearish, bro.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. No, but a possible left shoulder ahead and a right shoulder. All right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing on this. Okay. This only is confirmed if you break down below 2.38 trillion or so. Okay. So as of right now, this is not confirmed. But what we need to watch out for is, will Bitcoin do our bullish scenario, which is break to the upside from here, or will it break the neckline and come back down? That is the question. That is the question here. And we know how it is usually with these. What I'll say about this is it's sort of doing what we saw back in September, just like Bitcoin. So this is one thing I do want you guys to notice. This is doing almost the same thing that Bitcoin did in September, which you came below the daily EMA ribbon, bounced back up, got rejected, came back down again, and then W reversal to the upside, okay? You're doing pretty much the same thing here. Pretty much the same thing so far, which is you came below it, came back up to it, got rejected, coming back down. Now will you have the juice, will we get the juice when Bitcoin decides to bounce, to get back up over the daily EMA ribbon and create the W reversal, just like we did in September? That is the question, right? That is the question. We actually kind of did a similar thing down here in July too. Not the same thing, but W reversal to the upside as well. So let's see what happens. I think, like I said, I think it's more than likely that it does do that, just because I like where Bitcoin structurally is, at least on some of these shorter term time frames. Maybe not the weekly, but at least on some of these shorter term time frames. Bacon. Who likes bacon, man? Any of you guys like bacon? Jordan, financial advice: don't sell your ETH like you sold Crow. I will not sell my ETH. I will never sell my ETH, Keith. You have a better chance of seeing Satoshi Nakamoto than me selling my ETH. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious about that one. Satoshi Nakamoto. What's that crypto face song? Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto. That song gets me hyped. I need to listen to that right now. But yeah, that's really that. Let's look at a few. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick. Still not too much of a. I mean, it's just bacon is life. What are you guys talking about bacon? Why are you guys talking about bacon in the chat? No, but Bitcoin dominance really not telling us too much. Still not telling us too much. Bitcoin futures close equals drop, then massive pump. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it, man. A lot of people are thinking that same thing. So, I mean, the Bitcoin dominance is really just going sideways here in the weekly. Really since May, right? Really since May, we haven't broken this range between 48% and 40%. It's just been an up, down, up, down, up, down battle. Consistently battling those two levels like you never battled before, okay? So we got to watch what happens, right? We got to watch what happens, but ultimately, I think we're in a good spot with this. It's been a little bit different than years in the past, right? Usually we see Bitcoin outpace alts in Q4, and hasn't quite been that way. It hasn't quite been that way so far. It's actually, well, kind of has. I mean, we've gone up, but not in the same way that we normally do. So, interesting times the Bitcoin dominance, but we'll get off that. DXY just continues to bump, man. I don't know how sustainable this is, man. I mean, how sustainable do you think the DXY is pumping like this, guys? I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know. It has pumped like this in the past, right? But, you know, this thing's really cooking. This thing's really cooking, man. And it's right at the top of our red box, which isn't in here, but the last peak that we have to hold as resistance is right there. And it looks like it might be peaking over. So the DXY is actually skyrocketing right now, which is definitely interesting when we had, you know, a lot of things going down this year. So we'll see what happens with this, but this just keeps moving up. If it breaks this level, I mean, it could be going up to 97, 80, 98 bucks, you know? But yeah, DXY cooking right now, absolutely cooking. Stupid sexy DXY. yeah, it's not too sexy for us holders. You know, we don't want this to go up. We don't want this to go up. It's not too sexy for us Bitcoin holders. But, you know, yeah, I guess it's sexy if you hold a lot of cash. If you hold a lot of cash, yeah, sure. Might be sexy for you. Sexy. All right. S&P 500. Not doing too much. I mean, it's having a little bit of a pullback. I assume it has probably some bearish divergence. It's probably why it's having a pullback. Yeah. I mean, lower highs, higher highs. You know, could get a slight pullback here on the S&P, but it's going to be like the rest of history where it has a slight pullback and it just continues up. So, not going to comment on that too much. But the DXY going up, stock market coming down, usually going to have a overall probably net impact on crypto in general. And that's what you saw today for the most part. For the most part. Let's see. Jessica said, so annoying. Everyone yells 98K, yet here we sit. Yeah, Jessica, I think, you know, I think everyone thought 98K was coming because Plan B was accurate 3 months in a row. And we had to give them the benefit of the doubt at that point, you know? I always said 98K was going to be tough in November. That was a big jump, a really big jump. But even myself, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, he literally predicted within 1% 3 months in a row, which is insane. So you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Unless we get a massive bump in the next 8 days, he's probably going to be wrong this time. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. You're our beacon of hope. I am your beacon of hope, huh? I am your beacon of hope. The wedge is the last hope, guys. We break the wedge, we're going to zero.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
We're going to zero, guys.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
You guys are right. Jordan, please don't tell us that. Now you have us even more nervous. You have us even more nervous. We're panicking like SpongeBob, bro. Guys, one more time here. One more time before we jump into ETH, okay? I will tell you guys this. Oh, not this one. Don't be this guy. Definitely don't be this guy. This guy is extremely unattractive, really annoying, makes O faces like he's about to suck a pickle, has a crimson chin. Definitely don't be this guy. I'll tell you that right now. If you be this guy, you're probably going to have some problems. But also, definitely don't be this guy, okay? Don't be SpongeBob again. I will post it up here for you again. Don't be SpongeBob, you know, especially, we've already dropped. Don't be SpongeBob now, right? The time to be SpongeBob was higher. The time to be SpongeBob is not now. Don't be SpongeBob. The next, I love you, brother. Have a nice birthday. Exactly. But dude, how many of you guys are SpongeBob right now? If you sold your portfolio in the last 3 days, raise your hand. I want to see you in the chat. I know you guys are lying.
Rant alert, rant alert, rant alert.
Booyah sold his whole wallet. Rest in peace, man. Rip to Woolot. He sold the bottom, man.
Rant alert.
Booyah sold the bottom. You yacht, how could you do this to me, man? I'm gonna sell all my crypto. Saucy, you gonna sell? You're really gonna sell the bottom, bro? You're really gonna sell the bottom? GG. Rest in peace, man. Dun, 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 dun. Rest in peace, bro. I sold everything. Lupus said took some profits. Took some profits. Okay, okay. I don't own Bitcoin. May still SpongeBob below 50K. That's true. That's true. What else do we got? What else do we got, guys? Let's go into ETH. Let's go into ETH. We've been busting our chops. We also got 6 minutes until the daily close. There's not a key area I'm watching for the daily close. As long as we close above this green box here, and more importantly, 55.6. There's not really an important close. So it looks likely we're gonna close above 55.6. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't know why I'm saying fine like that. That's fine. My wife is too hot to panic. Life is good. Don, that's good, man. But don't lose all your money in crypto. She's gonna be gone. She's gonna be gone, man. Rest in peace, Don's wife. Don, I can see the headline right now. Guy loses all his money in crypto investment. Wife leaves him. after 10 years of marriage. I can see it now, man. No, but ETH. Let's see what's going down. Let's see what's going down for Captain ETH in the show. All right. So ETH, let me actually, I could zoom out a little better. That'd be nice. All right, Ethereum. What's going down? So we've been kind of watching, sort of a falling channel for Ethereum. It's kind of the same thing as Bitcoin. Same thing as Bitcoin in general, but bottom top. Are you going to come back down again? I don't know where this is going to go. I would probably say for ETH, what I'd watch for ETH in particular is this. Is this in particular, okay? If ETH comes back down lower, I would probably say 39.50 or 39.66 where it previously bounced before. That would be because Bitcoin comes a little bit lower and probably comes to the bottom of its wedge. All right, so if Bitcoin comes back down to like the 55-250 range, which I think is still possible at this point, don't have balls to go all in crypto. Yeah, but if it comes back down to 55-250, I think likely you'll see probably ETH come back down to this 39.66 range. And then ETH might have a double bottom while Bitcoin bounces off a bottom of our wedgie, right? The wedgie always keeps us up, guys. It is I'm going to rant right now. I feel like ranting right now.
Rant alert.
Guys, how many times have we seen this, bro? Okay? I'm going to squeeze my head like a damn pineapple, okay? Not like a watermelon today. This is going to be like a pineapple because we're even sweeter today. We're even sweeter. Guys, every single Bitcoin dip ends in a wedge, okay? I'm seeing everyone else on YouTube calling for $53,000. I'm seeing everyone on crypto Twitter calling for $53,000. Every single person. What does Bitcoin do when everyone's calling for the same price level? It doesn't go to that price level. Everyone thinks it's going lower. Every single person thinks it's going lower. No one thinks the bottom's in. No one. Okay? That's why I don't think 53,000 is coming. Could I be wrong? Yes. And if I am, it's probably going to 53,000. All right? But if this continues to hold like every single dip we've had, one dip, can use either one, another one right here. We had a wedge right here that also broke to the upside. I just don't have it drawn because it's part of our wedge right now, honestly. We also had this wedge right here, which also broke to the upside, okay? We had this wedge that broke to the upside, and we had this wedge that broke to the upside. Every single bottom ends up being a wedge, man. Every single one. And especially so when everyone's calling for lower prices. Everyone is calling for $53,000. And that's why I don't think we see it. That's why I don't think we see it. So I'm sick of hearing about 53,000. I'm sick of hearing about 52,000. If it happens, it happens, but I'm sick of hearing about it. So let's stay positive. Let's look at the charts. Let's look at our wedge, and let's believe in the wedge until it doesn't play out, okay? There's going to be a day where it doesn't play out, but I don't think that day is today.
Rant alert.
All right. Had to get it out of my system. Still too much leverage? There's always going to be leverage, man. It's going to go up, leverage, down, leverage, up, leverage, down, leverage, up, leverage. People are going to keep doing the same freaking things. 100x YOLO longs, 100x YOLO shorts. It's going to be continuously the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. Why would it? Oh, I have $10. I can make that into 1,000 by doing 100x YOLO. Woohoo! And then they get liquidated and they start crying.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
What's up, Jazz? Jazzy. Bet you're looking quite jazzy today. Bet you're looking quite jazzy today. You know? But I'm in kind of a weird mood today. But yeah, besides that, man, that's my little rant on Bitcoin. I wanted to go on a little bit of rant, but same thing for ETH. If ETH comes down a little bit lower, it's probably going to be correlated with Bitcoin coming back down to test the bottom of the wedge, right? Edwin said, leverage, FUD, repeat. Yep, pretty much. All right. What else? All right, we just got our close, guys. So we closed at 55,262, which is fine, right? We ultimately just wanted to close above our general green box of support here. We also got a double bottom for now. Let's see what Bitcoin does on this new day. I still think it's likely. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we'll double bottom from here? Or do you guys think we'll come back down to test the bottom of our wedge first? What do you guys think in the chat? I think either one could work, personally. And I don't know, man. Let's see. There isn't any divergence where I would be like, all right, you have divergence here. You'll pump to the upside. I think you come a little bit lower, because the reason why I do think that as well is because you'll have lower lows and you'll have higher lows on the 4 hour, which would build some bullish divergence for you. So I think that would make a lot of sense for Bitcoin to come slightly lower here to like 55 to 55-ish, okay? I think we come back down here, and then we could even see something like this, guys. And I know you guys don't want to see that, or you might for buy opportunities, but I could even see Bitcoin do something like this. And bear with me. We'll go look back and why I think Bitcoin could do this. But I think Bitcoin could come back down, do something like this, big capitulation down, right? But I think that will close back in the wedge on the 4 hour. So what I think could happen here is Bitcoin could fall over, come below the wedge, come back up, and close back in the wedge, with maybe even testing that $53,000 range without actually closing at it. Okay? I think that could certainly be possible. Okay? And the reason why I think that could be possible is if we look back in time, that's kind of what we did back here. You guys can see we actually had a giant wick down. You know, we had like a $2,000 wick down, but we ended up closing. I got you, Jess Watts. But yeah, you guys can see here, if I draw this wedge actually correctly, that would help. We did a similar thing here, right? Where we came back down, but we ended up closing above the wedge. Could be something similar to that. Could be something similar to that. I would not be surprised if we see a move down, move back up, and a close back in. I could certainly see something like that. And that would shake out a lot of long positions. You know, I think that would make a lot of sense. I think that would be healthy if that actually happened. But we'll see. We'll see. On Friday, you said, LB? On Friday. Them long wicks are for the stop losses triggered? Probably, man. That's why I could see it happening. They just get all this, the stop losses and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I think either we bounce out the bottom of the wedge. I do think we maybe dip below and then come back in and close in it. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Bears are looking quite weak. I'm hoping for a counter pump once they hit exhaustion. Sideways would be horrible. Facts, man. Sideways is the worst. Sideways is a lose-lose, in my opinion, because as a bull, like, ultimately, I don't mind dips as a bull, right? Because you get awesome opportunities to buy not only Bitcoin, but altcoins at like 20, 30% dips. You know what I mean? It's insane. So I don't mind it. You know, I think we're all getting a little bit impatient, and we're all like, we're sick of the dips. We're sick of the dips. We just want it to go up. We want it to be a straight moon to the upside. So I think that's why a lot of us might be getting a little bit impatient here. But yeah, I mean, ETH is ETH. ETH is ETH at the moment. Ultimately, for Ethereum, you know, we just want to hold, preferably, our previous high. Our previous highs. And if you hold our previous highs, it's just a support into resistance flip. Resistance into support into support. Okay? And what you hope for is something similar to what you did here, where you actually had a W reversal as well. That pumped you back to the upside. You're hoping you get the same thing here. Boom, 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 and then a continuation up, which would be perfectly correlated with Bitcoin doing exactly what we just talked about. So we talked about the total, we talked about Ethereum, we talked about Bitcoin. They all have something that would make sense all together. And that's why I think that's a likely scenario. Now, obviously, if Bitcoin goes below the wedge, maybe you see ETH have a wick down here to close back above. You know, if Bitcoin has a major capitulation, you could see ETH drop down to here. But I think this holds. I think you'll personally see this hold as support. But I think we come back down and test that range one more time. Here. Mana, All right, we'll look at mana. Everyone wants to look at mana. Is mana pumping again? If it is, I'm going to lose my shirt. I'm going to lose my shirt. Literally lose my shirt if mana's pumping right now. So let's go check out mana. 413. Oh boy, there goes the wedge, baby. No, but mana, guys, mana's freaking... Mana and AVAX are carrying my portfolio right now. Mana and AVAX are carrying my portfolio, seriously. Like, my portfolio is like at the same value it was before Bitcoin dipped. Just because of mana, for the most part, and AVAX too. But yeah, I mean, mana, 415, pump it to the upside out of our wedge. I mean, our target is the top of the wedge. Guys, never rule out a falling wedge. Never rule out a falling wedge. In a bullish... Why am I clapping like Karen? Why am I clapping like Karen right now? I'm clapping like I'm a Karen right now, guys. I guess I should be Karen. My son said never rule out a falling wedge. Never rule out a falling wedge. Especially in a bullish continuation. Never rule out a falling wedge. Why do all Karens do that? They go... I want to speak to the manager. 415, 435 is coming next. 415. Yeah, that's juicy. It's juicy. Our highs are all the way up here. 495. EGLD's pumping. All right. Yeah, but if this breaks, guys, if 435 is the first, and then obviously our wick high at 496 we'll be looking at next. But yeah, mana's looking juicy, guys. It's looking juicy, man. Karen alert. Are these coins ever going to dump? Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. All about that sand. Is sand pumping too? Let's check out sand. We'll come back to mana in a second. Sand... There goes sand, man. I'm a sand man. Wild as a Taliban. Nah. You guys remember that song? $4.15. $4.15 for sand. We'll check out EGLD in a second too, guys. Sorry, $5.10 for sand. Sand also looked like it broke out of a, not gonna draw it, but it looks like it broke out of a wedge as well. And this one's just pumping to the upside. Bearish divergence is not there. You know, it's at 777 on the RSI. I mean, it's getting a little high, but I think you're gonna come up and test this 566 area, man. Sorry, right about 568, which is the 2.618 fib. You can see this first pump. Went straight up to the 1.618 and then corrected. I think you're going up to 568. I mean, I don't. There's nothing else I can really say. The daily still has more room to run. It's went up higher in the past. Yeah, I would be surprised if it went to 568 here. It's looking super, super juicy. Super, super juicy. Bro. All right, let's check out EGLD. We also got some EGLD pumping, apparently. I feel like it's like the same coins we look at every day that are pumping. You know, it's Mana, Sand, EGLD. There's some other ones too. AVAX. All right, EGLD. Yeah, I mean, the daily probably looks insane. Look at the daily on EGLD. This thing's at 488. Now, the daily RSI on this, just be careful with this one right here, guys. The daily RSI is at 88, or it did hit an 88 on this. Let's see if the 4 hour has anything going down here. Little divergence forming on the 4 hour. Little divergence forming on the 4 hour, and it's probably on the hourly as well. Yeah, it's forming a little bit on the hourly and the 4 hour. So, you know, just be careful with this. I mean, obviously, this could just continue going up. This thing is bullish AF. This thing is bullish AF. But, so every time I say AF, I sound like a child. I feel like I sound like a child when I say AF. It's like, Jordan, just swear. It's like, Jordan, you can't swear. You can't swear on here, bro. Say AF. All right, AF. I'm probably going to get demonetized for saying AF, too. Who knows? I get demonetized all the time. All right, but yeah, man. I mean, if this, yeah, you get some. Could this continue up to 517 first? Sure, but I would just be careful if you're gonna FOMO into this right now. Seeing as the daily's just been absolutely going nutburgers on this. Man, this thing was so bullish it broke a rising wedge, which is insane. Absolutely insane. 517 is coming next for EGLD. Maybe a pullback first before you do continue up. So just keep that in mind. As this thing's been insane. Absolutely insane. All right, Bitcoin might be coming down right now, guys. Might be coming down as we speak. Let's see what happens here, though. So I think most people agree that we're gonna come back down to at least test the bottom of the wedge first. Say as fudge. As fudge. Nut burgers? I did say nut burgers, Edwin. I did. AF is still cool. Mana looked dead, and then Sand bought it up. Yeah, Mana was doing nothing all summer. Really all fall, too, and then just kaboom to the upside. It's great. It's absolutely great. All right. Bitcoin. Doing what we thought it's doing. We doing what we thought, man. I didn't think it was just going to pump from here. A lot of people did. I wasn't sold at just pumping right there. I do think it comes back down again. Which is fine, right? That's going to be more bullish if we come back down again, right? Let's create that 4 hour divergence that we want. And even if it does come back down and crash below the wedge, just like it did in the previous wedge, I think we'll close above. Guys. I'm pretty confident in that. What's up, Esteban? Esteban became a Jordan Knight member. What's going on, dude? What's going on? Appreciate you. We're going absolutely nut burgers right now. Nut burgers. All right, let's get into some of these super chats here before it gets too far, because then people will be like, Jordan, you skipped my super chat. You skipped my... Bob will come out and say, as you guys know, usually will come out and say, Jordan, you skipped my super chat. How could you do that? I'm waiting. I don't get all day. I got to do my meme coin research. I'm waiting. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, let's go look. Real PC said, check my Master Watt. I say Master Watt. Oh, you know why? That's a Chinese restaurant that used to be near me way back in the day. That's funny. Master Watt. Check my Master War again. It's really cool. Master Watt. There's also a Master Walk. That was somewhere else as well. Master War. What's Master War? Matt. This one not. Oh yeah, this was only on CoinMarketCap, wasn't it? Matt, my Master War. Let's see. Man, it looks like it kept going up, man. Nice, dude. Pumped up another. What was it? What did it say up here? Another 20% today, man. 18%. Not too shabby, dude. Not too shabby, man. Congrats, dude. That's a solid gain right there. That's a solid gain. Bob rules. Fear and Greed's a 33. Shane said I could skip your super chat. Thank you, Shane, dude. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'll never skip your super chat, Shane. I'll only skip Keith's. Keith, I'll only skip your super chat, man. And Jazz's. I'll skip Jazz's super chats too. Only Keith and Jazz. All right. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something important here. Wow. This is how you know you're getting old, when you're forgetting stuff, guys. I'm getting so old. This is how you know you're gonna forget stuff. It's absolutely incredible. Mama said, bro, make a sand and mana stream today. We did. They're both doing nut burgers, so that's good. Real PC said sand to $5 today. Sand looks good, man. We looked at it. It looks really good. LB said Friday Bitcoin futures close equals drop, then massive pump. I could definitely see something like that happening, man. Definitely see something like that happening. Sir Dude said, thank God I FOMO'd into Crow at 57 cents. Something is green. What's Crow looking like right now, man? Do I even want to look, guys? Do I want to look, or am I going to be salty? Let me know in the chat. Am I going to be salty if I look? Pony Express. Let's see. I'm gonna be salty. Even more so than last night. Alright. Let's see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh wow. Just like with the 75. I'm a little bit salty about Crow still. I'm a little bit salty, man, because it teased me. I held it for so long. I think I sold right here, dude. It's not really that bad. I mean, I only missed out on like a 3.5x, which, yeah, it sucks. It could be worse. I could have missed out on like a 20x. But yeah, dude, I think I sold literally, not right here, but I think I sold like right during this consolidation. I was like, screw this. I'm going into ETH. And then, what do you know? Bullish news. Every time, man. Every time. It hit 85.7. 3.5x. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, but it hit 75 cents. And look at exactly. This is why I love Fibonacci's, guys. Don't rule out Fibonacci's. I'm going to be Karen again. Okay? 3.618, 75.2 cents, went right to it. Now getting a slight pullback, which is fine. Slight bullish, slight bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Does Crow really care? It could, right? It could. I mean, it looks like it's just higher lows. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do next. I have no idea. It looked like some type of cup, sorry, not cup and handle, but inverse head and shoulders on the 1-hour, but yeah, losing some momentum there. I have no idea what Crow is going to do here. Let's see. The 1-hour cooled off nicely. The daily's probably a little bit cooked. Daily's a little bit cooked. I could see this coming a little bit lower, personally. I could definitely see it coming this a little bit lower. Keith, I won't skip you, man. I take that back. No, but I can see it at least coming back down to 66.4 again. One more time, maybe. Just to cool off the daily a little bit more. Because it's... I mean, please sell your VeChain. No, I'm not making that mistake again. I am not making that mistake again. I will never sell a coin that I like, okay? That I like that's not moving. I will never lose my patience again. Because exactly what Crow just did. Because I know if I do it again, guess what? It's going to pump to oblivion, right? For instance, if I sell my Theta, guess what? Theta's going to go to the moon. I know it. I know it. So I will not do it. I refuse. 100% refuse. 100% refuse. And you guys are like, please sell this coin. Please sell this coin. It was like, you sold? Pump it. Boom. All right. Jordan, financial advice. Don't sell your ETH. I will not sell my ETH, Keith. I will not sell my ETH, Keith. You get it? I'm like Dr. Seuss in this. I can't say that. I'm like Dr. Seuss in this. All right, Bitcoin's 56.4, so it's kind of just doing its thing. Not really doing too much, honestly, but it's trying to come up here. Trying to come up here. Like I said, keyword is try. Will it succeed? That is the question. I want to get back above, preferably back above like 57,000 to really be like, all right, this could actually be sustainable. You know, but for now, I don't know. Mana baby, do it for community. Do it for community. What if I was like, all right, guys, everyone buy Theta. I'm gonna sell it today, and then watch it'll pump. Everyone will be like, yeah, we watch Jordan to see what coins he sells because they pump. I'll be like the anti crypto banter. Nothing has changed. Hit those likes, said Steven. Yeah, guys, hit those likes. Let's get those likes up for Bitcoin doing something. Better than nothing, right? It's doing something. It's better than nothing. The last few streams have been boring. They've been so boring. Like legit so boring, man. So boring. This one though, we're getting a little juicy action. Bitcoin's in a critical spot, so it makes it a little bit more tense. Makes it a little bit more tense here. Personally. Other YouTubers cuss all the time. This is adult content, and a little cuss now and is a good thing. This is adult content. Sounds like we're watching something inappropriate. This is adult content, and we want swears. Maybe I'll swear. I have sworn before, but I actually got demonetized. I've gotten demonetized a lot. I'll say that. A lot. It's probably because we used to talk about DDoS. We used to talk about sometimes it's because I look up a coin like Sea Rocket. But it depends what goes down. All right, let's look at Atom for Steven. Atom. What's going down on Atom? Sea Rocket. Please don't get demonetized. All right, let's see. It's the daily. The daily on Atom, man. Let me get the full chart. I don't like sitting here and looking at like a half chart. It bothers me. It really does. Oh, that's the Bing Bong chart. There we go. There we go. All right, Atom. What are we doing? What are we doing on Atom? I think everyone's got a question on what's going down with Atom. I don't mind the macro setup on this. I don't mind it at all. And what's going down right now is a very, very important key level to watch, right? So you're holding a bunch of your previous resistance points as support, which is great, But the problem is you're getting resistance right now at this previous peak from May. If you can get back above that, you're going to be looking really, really good. You're going to look really, really good for a move to the upside if you can get back over that, in my opinion. But the overall macro structure, I think, is pretty nice here. Let's see if you got anything cooking here. Anything cooking as far as nothing really cooking. Yeah, there's nothing really cooking. I'm looking for something that's cooking. But it's definitely nothing cooking in the oven right now. But yeah, I mean, you could be in some type of wedge formation as well on this. This one's not as pretty as Bitcoin's wedge, but downwards trend, downwards resistance, downward support, looking not too shabby. Like I said, you just got to break this previous peak from back here, which is right where you're at right now, which would also correlate probably with a break of this resistance, which might push you up. Cardano's trash. Here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin, boys.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I don't may I suggest a beep button and a blur filter for part of the screen so you can still do some of the... That's a great idea. Sir, dude, that is a great idea, man. I should probably get a bleep. So every time I swear, I just go, boop. I should do that. That's actually a great idea. A great idea. We're going to do that. I don't know if we're actually strapping up and going to the moon, guys. I was, but it is trying to move up. Slowly but surely. Trying to move up. Like I said, let's get back about 57,000-ish before we get too excited here. And, yeah, we'll go from there, but trying to move up. Fake out. I'm so sad and lonely. Sergio, why do you keep saying you're so sad and lonely, man? I see it every day in the chat. You need to talk? You need someone to talk to, man? Like I said, I'm a very, if anyone needs to talk, I'm always here. I don't know if you're trolling, Sergio. I don't know if you're saying this because Bitcoin's going down, but if anyone needs anyone to talk to, I am always here, man. You guys listen to me talk about my problems, so the worst that I can do is help you guys with some of yours if you have some. So, the best that I can. 56,820. Come on, BTC. Get up there, man. I'm feeling bleepy tonight. Yep. Oh, Sergio's just kidding. Okay. You never know. You never know, I thought I'd ask. James said, I'm so sad and lonely. So it's too early to get your swords and shields right now, I would say. Too early to get the swords and shields out. If we get closer up here, we'll get the swords and shields going, guys. It's not time, but we'll get everyone ready. We'll get everyone ready. Vikings, prepare for battle. Not yet, but prepare. Get your swords and shields ready. It's not time yet. It's not even close. But get your swords and shields ready. We started sooner? What a fool I am. Let's go. Yeah, I might be starting at 6:30 going forward. Just for the simple reason to catch the close, right? I know a lot of people want to watch the close. So just to catch the close, we might be starting at 6:30, but I'll keep you guys updated, as always. But thank you, Wes. LB said, Java, tell me to sell. Java told you to sell? Oh, no. Java told you to sell. Java's having an okay today. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy for Java today. Radio. Are we at 0? Yeah, Raymond, we're not at 0 yet, man. We're not at 0 yet. We're chilling. We're chilling like a villain right now. This is for you, Sand. And another pump song I got in at $4 yesterday. Another pump song for Sand. Let's check out Sand again. See if it's doing anything. Sand. Looks like it's stalling out a little bit here. Yeah, Sand's stalling out a little bit. It's at $5 still. But definitely stalling out just a tad. And Mana, which was the other star of the show today. Let's see, Mana. Mana's at 415 still. And then EGLD, which was also pumping. NGL. Word up. Blurred out in CNC. That's true. EGLD is kind of chilling too, so the ones that were pumping a little bit earlier are just chilling at the moment. Wait till you see Sand. We did. Sand's going nuts. Sand is going nuts. Wes said, without Mana and AVAX, my portfolio would look bad. Absolutely facts, bro. Mine would too. Mine would look really bad. Mana and AVAX have held me through the dump. Have definitely held me through the dump. That's for sure. Pawtucket said, what's up, Chromos? Let's Crow. We holding the line. Yeah, Crow just keeps going. Crow is like a freaking crow in the wind. It just, caw, caw, caw. It just keeps going, man. It has no chill. Like, it's flying to a destination that's to the moon. It's like a crow flying to the moon. So that's Crow at the moment. What do you think of Crow? Everyone's asking about Crow right now. Crow, just be careful with Crow. You know, I'm not going to say it can't. It's going to stop. I mean, that thing's on a freight train to the upside. Though we said it had hourly and 4-hour bearish div, so keep that in mind. Does that play out? Might have a small little retrace, but it is what it is. Got to 85. Now it's nowhere. I think you got to 75. Pretty sure I got to 75. Maybe it was 85. I forget. Esteban became a member. What's going on, Esteban? Appreciate you, dude. King said, can you do Gala? We can absolutely do Gala. Gala's another one that has been performing well. Let's see if it was performing well today. Slight pullback today, which is fine. I mean, it was due. It was due. It was due. All right. So, what's going down with Gala? Let's zoom out on the 1 hour, because that's all we have to look at, right? I mean, the daily just looks like a straight line to the upside. So let's look at the hourly. So hourly, you got a clear support line coming up. Clear support line coming up. It originally looked a little head and shoulders-y. It still could play out that way, but you see here, you know, boom, boom, boom. We actually rejected it, moved back up again. So kind of nullifies that pattern a little bit. Now what you want to see is you're getting a nice buyback off the support right now. You just need to get the juice to pump up higher than you have these two previous times, right? See if you have any divergence here in the bigger time frames. Not on the 4 hour just yet. Not yet on the 4 hour. Daily's too early to tell. You are at a 92 on the daily RSI too. So keep that in mind. Like if you did go a little bit lower, it would make some sense. The daily is extremely overbought. You know, so you know, if the 4 hour looks a little bit head and shoulders-y still, you know, if this did play out, just in theory, if it did play out, let's see what this could pull back to. In theory, right? Yeah, I don't know if it dumps that low. I'd probably say if it did dump, it would probably just come back down to test probably these highs. Probably down here at like 28.6. That's like worst case scenario. Probably come back down to 28.6, back test those highs and continue up. But the daily's just pretty crazy on this one. Pretty crazy. Is it Jordan's birthday? Yes, Mike. Today is my birthday, guys. Today's my birthday. I am streaming on my birthday. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me on my birthday. I'm going to be going out after this, doing my thing, getting some drinks. It's going to be a great birthday, man. I'm looking forward to it. Shane said he could skip my super chat. Shane, I'm not skipping your super chat, man. Thank you, dude. RJ said, hey, bro, can you take a look at Plu? Massive future potential. Daily stream is fire. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, dude. A pump? The only pump that I'm going to do is I'm going to pump ETH tonight, baby. The only thing I'm pumping tonight is ETH. Here we go. Here comes all the Karens in the chat. I'm waiting for them. Wait for the Karens in the chat. Ready? The only thing I'm pumping tonight is ETH. Where's all the Karens? That's so inappropriate. How could you be doing that? This is a YouTube stream for kids. How could you be doing that? Wait for it. Wait for it, guys. Happy birthday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate that, man. I'm so excited for my birthday today. So excited, man. It's gonna be so awesome. Why do you think I'm in such a good mood today? It's gonna be so freaking awesome, man. No volume? There's no volume! All right, Plu. What's going on with Plu? The only thing I can say about this is this looks like a piece of poo. This shouldn't be called Plu. It should be called poo. Poo-poo. That's what this looks like. ETH been loose for a while. Oh, God. She been doing the Kegels? I don't think ETH is doing any type of Kegels, man. I don't think that would even work. At this point, everyone's on her. Everyone is dealing with her. She can do all the Kegels in the world. Trust me, it ain't tightening it up. That ain't tightening it up. There we go. We got Gotham said, how old are you, bro? How old are you, bro? What are you, 2? Who said that? Was that Dee Dee? Was that Dee Dee who said that? How old are you? Dee Dee. Dee Dee's awesome, man. Dee Dee is a meme now. We have a lot of memes. How old are you? She creeps a lot. All right. On the daily. Boo coins. Happy birthday. Thank you, man. Thanks for happy birthday. Thanks for the happy birthday wish, man. But no, seriously. On the daily, man. Previous resistance. Coming up on it again. You're trying to break back above this level here. But you're right there. If this can break, I mean, I was sort of joking about the Poo coin, man. It's because its name was Plu, so it was kind of a joke. But yeah, if this breaks, you could be gonna move up to 1394. Pretty seriously. Short-term time frames look fine. Look fine on the 4 hour. In the hourly, let's see if you got anything on the hourly here. Hourly could get kind of juicy here. Hourly could get kind of juicy. Where it's got a round out. Now, can you break this? You break this, you're probably off to the races, man. You're probably off to the races at 1394 if that breaks. Get other previous highs on the hourly. I don't think there's anything to really worry about, though. I think ultimately you'd be going up to get a little bit of peak here at 1076 too, but I doubt it. You probably could get a little bit of resistance there, but I don't think that's going to be too much. 236 is, yeah, 236 is where you wicked off of, so. Doge Bonk rivaling Shiba Inu. Doge Bonk? Why would people buy Doge Bonk, and why wouldn't they just get Doge? You know? I'm telling you right now, I haven't gotten Santa Inu yet. I'm waiting on a better entry for Santa Inu. Have you guys bought Santa Inu yet? I'm thinking I'm gonna scoop up some Santa Inu just for the L's. I mean, not for the just for the L's, just for the heck of it, you know. Simply because. What was I gonna say? Just because I can see that pumping in December, man. People love their meme coins, and if it's a Christmas meme coin, people love Christmas. Santa Inu might be the move. Might be the move. All right, let's see. Gala, Plu. We look at AMP. I'm holding 113,000 at 0.46-ish. Been waiting for a parabolic run. AMP, man. AMP is the ultimate stablecoin, man. AMP is a meme on this channel too. Let's go back to this one. Look at AMP, man. Look at AMP. Oh, man. AMP is just, I don't even know what to say about AMP, you know? I don't even know what to say. I feel like at some point it's going to have a big move. I just have that feeling. But, dude. Yeah, absolutely. No, but, dude, it's like, I feel like at some point this is going to break out. I just have that gut feeling. This thing has done nothing since May. Ever since BitBoy said that this was going to, Amazon was going to use AMP, it hasn't done diddly squat. Check out the 4 hour on this. Do I leverage trade? No, at least not right now. Sometimes in the bear markets, I'll play around with it a little bit, but not right now. I got to keep myself busy in bear markets, you know, somehow, you know. Man, this is just not giving you nothing. It's giving you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's zoom in a little bit more. When in doubt, zoom in. Everyone always says, when in doubt, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom in on AMP. And the bounce now. Kind of like, I mean, it's just because Bitcoin it's because Bitcoin's bouncing right now. I mean, that's really the only reason this is getting to move up. Higher low, just kind of like how Bitcoin had, right? Higher low, and it's the same thing that ETH has too. So I mean, it's not really much to take about on this hourly chart. It's just following Bitcoin for the most part. Let's see. Let me get rid of this thing here. I keep drawing arrows today, dude. No, but in all seriousness, I mean, AMP is AMP. AMP is AMP for the most part. I think it's still getting ready for a move. I think you'll see a move here at some point. Like I said, it's just, you know, when do you see it? It was in a smaller symmetrical triangle. It broke to the downside, came back in. Now it looks like it's maybe making another one that's bigger. Just a matter of time, in my opinion. And this is actually could be something like this, where this actually already broke out, and this could just be the back test. You know, if you draw something like this, we have all these downtrend and resistance. This was the breakout. This was the back test, and now this could be the launch pad support. In theory, you could say something like that for AMP too, like if you wanted to really look at it that way, which I could certainly see that's the sentiment for that. Now you're just trying to build like some W reversal bottom to the upside. Kind of like how Bitcoin's doing, but, you know, ultimately, AMP is a waiting game, dude. AMP is a waiting game. Sir Dude said, thank God I FOMO'd into Crow at 57 cents. Congrats, dude. Michelle, what's up, Michelle? Feeling good. I'm all in on Mana. Might sell at 435 and buy back lower. Why so long in other messages? I feel like we are doing Pony Express. Why so long on any messages? Mana. We talked about Mana a little bit earlier. Mana. Where does it sit in? 410. You might sell some at 435. It would make sense. It would make sense to sell some at 435. I mean, that's the previous local high. You know, and you know, you get up to $5 again. I think this goes higher. I think this goes higher personally. But I do think 435 is going to be that first level. It might get some resistance on, just because it's the previous high, just because it's the breakout target of our wedge, of our falling wedge. So that definitely could be an area of initial resistance. So taking profits there, I think makes some sense. I definitely think it makes some sense. I thought I FOMO'd into the Crow at 35 cents. I'll tell you right now, I FOMO sold. I had a fear of missing out on another coin for my Crow. So I did the exact opposite. I FOMO'd. Actually, I didn't really FOMO. I FOMO sold. I FOMO sold my Crow for the most part. Oh noes, please don't skip. Wait, oh no. Oh noes, please don't skip. I won't skip your super chat, Joss. I won't do it, man. What's ETH doing? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Trying to look like it wants to bounce, but I don't think it really is going to. I don't think it's really going to right now. Damn one cyclers. Play the Titanic sinking song. Nothing's dumping right now. When we start getting a dump, I'll definitely play the sinking Titanic song for sure. But nothing's really dumping right now. Everything's chilling. Everything's chilling. I want to play the pump song, but nothing's really breaking out. You shouldn't skip me. It hurts that I sold Crow too. Keith, we both did it together, man. We're together and selling Crow. It's okay. It's okay. Megatosh Man said, tip for the piano player. Tip for the piano player? Who's the piano player? Macintosh, who's the piano player, man? Is it me when I do that? Durganda, I held Crow almost a year and sold when it finally hits 24 cents and went into ETH. Literally like 2 days later, Matt Damon come on. Salty. That's exactly what I did. It's exactly what I did. I was holding Crow for over a year. sold it right before it pumped. So hey, we're both in the same boat. I think a lot of people did the same thing. Maybe that's why it pumped. A lot of people are like, I'm giving up on Crow. This thing's done for. And then it pumps to the upside. Sir Dude, may I suggest a beat button? We'll definitely get a beat button. I love that idea. The beat button is great. Great. Not gonna lie, watching a blurred out CMC on cat coins and Sea Rocket would be pretty funny. Facts. That definitely would be funny, man. The blurring, maybe I could do the blur somehow. Oh yeah, I could easily just put it on there and blur it out. That would be great. That Keith, not Keith. Sir Dude, that's you're the real MVP. The real MVP, dude. That's a two great ideas. Ren said, can you check out CHR? Broke out and waiting to rip. All right, let's see if it broke out, man. Man, it looks like it wants to break up again, guys. 415. It's trying to move up. Man is looking pretty juicy. CHR, did it break out? Not yet, in my opinion. I'm still watching this like rising channel on CHR. I don't think it broke out just yet. But what I do like about this is it was looking a little bit sketchy right here. We had possible head and shoulders again, but what we said, when these head and shoulders patterns reject, they can actually be massive fuel to the upside. And this one might be getting some nice fuel to the upside. Maybe come back. I mean, it's coming up on a couple resistance points looking left. Definitely a couple of resistance points looking left. Yeah, 1 peak, 2 peaks, 3 peaks, 4 peaks. But if you break 133, you could be testing the top of this. Up at 151. Or, yeah, 152-ish. You could definitely be coming to 152, if that's the case. So, yeah, CHR doesn't look too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Another bounce off the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour EMA ribbon. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Just kidding. We don't have to go that far. But you get the point. I mean, another great bounce off the EMA ribbon. Classic. Classic. Stop selling, just hodl. Stop being SpongeBob's, bro. Who's saying they sold? Who's saying they sold, man? Who's saying they sold? I feel like I don't have to rant as much anymore because everyone seems like they're more calm on the stip. I don't know. I feel like the chat is a lot more calm right now than it was in September. You guys agree? Agree or disagree? I think everyone's pretty calm right now. I don't know. I just get that feeling. It's like I sense a lot more calmness at the moment than there was in September. Even just the other day. The chat's pretty good today. Chat's pretty good. I do have to say. I feel like I don't have to rant 24/7 right now, which is great. It's good for my hair. It's good for my hair. It's good for my it's good for my my blood pressure. It's good for everything. You know? J. Lore said I'm out at 53K. We built up so much support down below this summer. Your ETH cap will be McDonald's cap if it keeps dipping. I don't think it does. July was the worst. We've matured as traders. Because it's your birthday? Oh, thank you guys. You guys won't troll my birthday. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you that we're not getting trolls on my birthday. I appreciate that. Hey man, my trading with XRP is looking good. Could you take a look at XRP and please tell me a pump is coming? Can I take a look at XRP and say a pump is coming? I'm not going to say a pump is coming on XRP. What I'll say about XRP, we talked about this the other day, is if this was a spot for XRP to get a reversal, this would be it. The problem is we don't know what's going on with Bitcoin right now. And XRP, I feel like, is very correlated to Bitcoin. You have the support level coming up. Bounced off once, twice, 3 times, and now you're sitting on it again. You actually came back down to it again. Now, in theory, if Bitcoin can bounce here, I mean, this is a good spot for XRP. In theory. But, Dune, W reversal, if it can bounce. See if it's got an edge on the hourly. Slight edge on the hourly. You have bullish divergence here. You have bullish divergence on the hourly, but it's not getting the juice just yet. Doesn't mean it can't. Doesn't mean it can't get the juice. You do have the bullish div on the hourly Reddit support. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. The problem is with XRP is it's just going to follow Bitcoin. Like if it was an independent asset, I'd say, oh yeah, awesome. This might be a good entry point, but it's just sitting right here, man. It's so close. And if this breaks here, it could definitely see a bigger dip with Bitcoin. Rumblebut said, yeah, because you're a hater. I'm not an XRP hater. I'm just a realist when I look at the chart, man. I'm not an XRP hater. It's just that XRP is far... If you want to hold XRP, I've always said that's fine. But if you're just going to own XRP and that's the only thing you're going to own, which there are people out there, you'd be surprised that only own XRP. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You're losing so much as far as opportunity cost that you could be at in other coins. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You do your own research. Kellen said, happy birthday. Thank you, Kellen. Appreciate it. Michael said, Jordan, love the channel energy. What do you think about Doge Bonk? Doge Bonk? Are we really going to look at Doge Bonk, guys? You guys are like, please, Jordan, don't look at that.
Nope.
Everyone keeps talking about Doge Bonk. I'm curious about this Doge Bonk. It's literally just a dog getting hit in the head with a baseball bat. It's being pulled back. Going up again. I mean, it's been moving up. I was knocked down, and I get up again, and it's never gonna take me down. I get knocked down, and I get up again, and it's never gonna get me down. I get knocked down. Seriously, that's Doge Bonk. Keeps getting knocked down, it goes up again. I don't know, man. I can't guess these meme coins, bro. You can't guess the meme coins, bro. The meme coins are gonna do what they want. You just gotta hope that you're in the right one. You gotta hope that you're in the right one and pray. Please. I mean, if that's what Bob does every night. Bob, every night, he prays. Let's go see what Bob's doing in his basement. This is what Bob does every night, pretty much. Dear meme gods. Dear meme gods. Please. Give me the hope to get in the correct meme coin today. I had a horrible day. All my meme coins dumped 90%. I need hope. I'm begging you. Please give me the salvation to get in the correct meme coin. Please. I know I'm rude. I know I'm nasty. I know I don't shower. But please. Is it Santa Inu? Is it Doge Bonk? Which one is it? Please.
Let's jump into
That's
the
what Bob does every day.
Bitcoin show.
And that's pretty much what you're going to have to be doing with the meme coins, man. It's pretty much what you're going to have to be doing. So keep that in mind. I've done that. Saying his prayers. Santa coin. You check out. Wait, is this actually a thing? I feel like I'm getting trolled, man. Sometimes I feel like you guys are trolling me. Can I check out cock? Oh, man. I feel like I'm getting trolled sometimes. Shiba cock? That's legit? Hold on. Cocktail bar? What is this? Grab a drink and sit down in the cocktail bar. DeFi, gaming, and NFTs and more. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This thing just came out 10 days ago. There's not really much I can say about this. It's not on TradingView. But yeah, I mean, it's not too much I can comment on this. It's not 10 days worth of price action is not enough to be like, oh, it's going here, or go, it's going there. I thought this was going to be something completely different. I thought I was getting trolled. You're about to get demonetized. No, it's not actually what I thought. I thought it was going to be something way different. Way different. Jordan blushing like a schoolgirl. I'm not blushing like a schoolgirl. You're blushing like a schoolgirl. Crunk. Crunk C. Just kidding. I love you, Crunk. I love you, Crunk. Could you check engine? Yeah, we can check engine. Engine's got a big engine. Engine's got a big engine. That's what I'll say about engine. We took out engine earlier. It's trying to move up again after another breakout. You know? It's trying to move up again after another breakout. So, yeah. There's something like this. Looks like you broke out back. This is the back test. See how you just back tested that level? A little bit higher, maybe. Yeah, you just back tested that level right there. Previous resistance flipping into support, hopefully, and you get the continuation up. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping for here. You are making some, let me see, actually, not yet. I take that back. But you hope for here is a bull flag to the upside, right? A bull flag to the upside, which would put you all the way back up at about $4.62 if that does break out to the upside on engine. Simply put, okay? That'd be the breakout target. But we'll watch to see. We'll watch to see what happens on engine. Can you leverage trade? Do I leverage trade? No, I don't leverage trade. At least, like I said, like right now I don't at least. Let's see. Jory, can you check out Uos, your Superman? Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Mr. Hart said there's like 1,000 of you who haven't hit the like button. Hit that damn like button, guys, if you guys are getting in here right now. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We actually just passed 59,000 subscribers today. We're hitting 60K this week. Guys, we're gonna hit 60K this week. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. I know it is. 100%. For multiple different reasons. But we're gonna hit 60K this week. Can we do it before Friday? That's the question. If we can do it before Friday, I will be a happy man. So subscribe if you're new. We're here every single night. Every single night. Seriously. All right, Uos. Uos. What's going down with Uos, man? Pulling back a little bit on the 4 hour. Let's see what we're cooking with. What we are cooking with. Trying to see if you have. Let me take a short-term fib. Let's take swing high, swing low. Look at that, man. Another perfect one. Another perfect one. Right off the 2.618. Like it's butter. Right off the 2.618. You're coming down a little bit here on the 4 hour and the daily. Obviously, it's the new day, so keep that in mind. Bearish divergence is there. Is there in the daily. 4 hours, nothing really crazy. Actually, resetting kind of nicely on the 4 hour there. Back down to a 70. Hourly's coming down. Yeah, it still could probably come down a little bit more on the hourly. The daily, though, let's actually look at, like, if this were to retrace, which it would make sense if it did, right? It hit a fib level, and it hits, and it has bearish divergence on the 4 hour. If it was to retrace, obviously, usually the 0.5 is where I look at first, which would be like 144 if it was to retrace. Or it could just back test the previous high that it has here in the daily, right? It could come back down and test maybe 135 if it wants to retrace. It doesn't have to, right? It doesn't have to. It could certainly continue up because we know a lot of these coins, even if they start making some bearish divergence, it's a lot of them don't care, right? A lot of them don't care in the long run. So just to say that next resistance would be 234, which is the 3.618 if it decides to move up. But I could see this being an area of a retrace. 145 to 135 maybe. Damn, you getting a little quick? Yeah, I'm 75 now. I am 75 years old. I'm starting to look like Mike. Where's Mike? Mike, come on stream, bro. Come on, man. Show him how old you are. I'm so old. There's no volume. I can't hear the TV. And there's no volume on Bitcoin. What am I gonna do? There's no volume! I'm as old as Mike right now. Mike's like my friend now. Originally, he kidnapped me. Now we're boys. Now he just lives in my closet. He lives in there. I don't know how we became boys, but he's my boy now. He's my boy. What else we got? Hidden said, "Hey, happy birthday." I'm just gonna go with it. Thanks, man. Thanks for my birthday, man. I'm just gonna go with it. Thanks for my birthday, dude. It's been a great birthday so far today. Can you check out SLP? SLP. Let's see. Oh, this is that one that's. Oh. I'm just kidding. This is that chart that's like nasty. No, but dude, we talked about this last time. It's like you want to hold 6 cents, bro. You want to hold 6 cents. If 6 cents breaks, I mean, it could get a little ugly. It could get a little ugly. And if Bitcoin breaks, if Bitcoin goes a little bit lower here, this one could get a little bit ugly. There's not anything below this. Got a little bit like 5.5 cents. A tad right there, like 5.5. But other than that, there's not much. I mean, every time it tries to pump, it just comes back down. This one actually made, man, look at the 4 hour here. You have any hope? Not really, man. I don't love this. Higher low, I'll say you got a higher low, but you know, you'd want to get some type of divergence. Like right, this one, when you pumped, you had 4 hour divergence here. You had lower lows, higher lows. This one, you got no edge, no divergence. No divergence. The same thing here. You had higher lows, lower lows. And that caused you to spike up. This one, you just don't have no edge yet, right? You don't need an edge, but you know, you need Bitcoin to move back up at this current time, where you want to get some type of edge, and it's just not there. Just not there. Could you get a rally up? Yeah. But a sustained rally? Well, gotta wait on this guy. Cards, said Pelagic. What's Cards doing? Cards? Card stack. Let's see what's going on with Card stack. One's coming down too. So many alts just at critical support levels. I mean, you can tell on this one too. Just at a critical support level, man. Critical support level. Bunch of previous lows. Previous low you held on the previous close. Is that gonna hold? There's so many alts at these critical levels. The last two we looked at, very critical. What I'd watch here is it does have, see, this one has the setup. It has the bullish divergence off the previous low. The problem here is just like we said, right? We don't know what Bitcoin's doing here. At least in the short term, right? So, you know, I could see this coming back down to 0.008. 0.008. I could see that coming back down to. Especially if Bitcoin, if Bitcoin wants to come back down here and test the bottom again, which is certainly a possibility. It doesn't have to happen that way. Bitcoin could certainly pump back up, and I could see Card Stack pumping back up too. But the overall structure of this, I don't necessarily love from a structure standpoint, you know? Why crypto broken? It's not broken. I mean, it's just doing the same thing that we've done. Right? A lot of people saying why crypto broken. I know you're just kidding in the chat, by the way. But, you know, this is what it does. Why is crypto broken?
Nope.
Why is crypto broken?
Nope.
Why is crypto broken?
Nope.
Go back in time. Why is crypto broken?
Nope.
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 This time it actually went down. But you get my point. You get my point. I'm not gonna keep going here. I would keep it there for a few years, Danny. Facts. My fiat's broken, said Digi. Facts. His fiat's broken. Nope. Cardano's killing me. It was Card Starter? Yeah, that was Card Starter. That was Card Starter. Card Stack. Card. I don't think Card Starter's on here, man. Yeah, it's not. Just wrapped ETH, but that's not going to be accurate. It's not on there, man. Dav said, I'm waiting till the end of the month for Crash, then buying Shiba Inu, Doge, XRP, XLM, Atom, and Litecoins. Well, I mean, I hope for your sake you get the Crash, man. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get it. I don't know if we're going to get it. That's why I always recommend dollar cost averaging, guys. I mean, everyone always tries to time the bottoms perfectly, dude. It's like, you're not going to time the bottoms perfectly. You're not. That's why you have dip, you buy some. You buy some. If it goes lower, you buy more. If it goes lower, you buy more. Rather than just trying to time the bottom, which when you try to do that, what's going to happen is it's going to bounce. And then you're going to have to buy up higher when you could have just been dollar cost averaging on the way down. And everyone has their own strategy. Everyone has their own strategy, which I don't blame them for. Come on, Bitcoin. What's Mana doing? Is Mana moving up, guys? Let's check out Mana. Mana's at 416. So Mana's trying to move up again. Mana's at 416. Better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. Got as high as 423. Can I check VRA for my guy Rico? I got you, Rico, in the chat. I got you, Rico, on VRA. VRA. Let's see. So Veracity. What's going down for Veracity in Veracity Town? Well, let's check it out, shall we? Lower lows, lower highs, right? I think this is going to be another bull flag that pushes up Veracity higher. You know, very, very similar to this one right here. Actually, almost a carbon copy. If you actually take this, actually just take like this fractal here, it's not going to be pretty similar. Almost similar. I mean, it's almost the same thing, right? I'd be surprised to see something like this happen, right? Maybe come one more low with Bitcoin, right? Maybe one more low with Bitcoin and then go up. Probably makes a lot of sense. It's a classic bull flag. Classic bull flag. Which, you know, you could be conservative. You could take it all from down here if you wanted to. I'll be a little bit conservative for now. Might give you a target upwards of 9.4 cents-ish. 9.4 cents. If that does break to the upside. But it looks very, very similar. Very, very similar to the previous price action that you had down here for VRA. In all seriousness. I could see it coming down one more time. 5.1 to 5 cents. And then going up. Looking at the long-term trend line for XRP, run a trend line from 29th December 2019. It hits July now. Perfect. Let's see. For XRP. So we're going to... Cal J wants to look at XRP from the 29th of December 2019. That's going to be way back, man. Way back in December 2019. So 29th of December, you want to take it from right here to where are we taking this? And now perfect. Like this. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, though. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I mean, you could easily dump. I mean, this one you got over it, dumped back down, right? This one you got over it, dumped back below. So I think just because you're holding the support line, which is the same exact support line we're watching now, doesn't mean you can't go back below it, right? I don't mean to burst your bubble. Doesn't mean we can't go back below it. I think where it is right now, I think this does go back below it. I think this does go back below this trend line. Then hopefully we can do maybe something you did here, which was like a W reversal back to the upside, and then go up higher, right? I think XRP is going to go higher, for sure. For sure. But is it going to go higher right now? I'm not sold. I'm not sold on right now. But I do think eventually XRP goes higher. Everyone thinks I'm an XRP hater. I think the price is going to go up. It's just, I'm not going to be sitting around waiting for it to do so. Steven said, amen to Bob's prayer. Amen. Amen to Bob's prayer. Doug said, what's the first coin that made a big profit? The first coin that made a big profit? I mean, to be honest, the first coin, to be honest, is probably XRP. It was probably XRP back in the day. Way back in the day. We're talking 2017. But you got to remember that I also didn't sell at the top. So I took a little bit of profit up. Not too much. Not as much as I ended up holding some of that. But yeah, man, I mean, probably XRP. And then, I mean, probably just Bitcoin, ETH. The thing is, like, throughout the bear market previously, I wasn't selling, right? I was holding. So, like, a lot of those coins I'm holding now still, right? I mean, Bitcoin, ETH. I was accumulating Cardano, Chainlink. A lot of those coins. I mean, those are the reason why those are four bigger coins, because I've been holding them for a while. You know, I'd probably say XRP was the first one. Let's see. Second day watching. Can you check Star Launch? I got you on Star Launch, Power Friend. His name's Power Friend. That means you're a good friend, man. You better not make your name Power Friend, and you better not be a crappy friend. You better be a good friend. You better be a good friend. If you're not, I'm going to be very upset with you. Okay? I'm going to be very upset. Let's check out Star Launch. Holy majoli. Holy cacoli. Holy smikioli. I have no idea what this said. Let's see. What you cooking? Ooh, what you cooking? Alright. The 2.618. You went right to the 2.618. Perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. The next one after that, I mean, is the 3.618. 3.618, which is 1787, is that next target, 1787. If it wants to continue up, which if you look at the daily, 86. Yeah, it's going to be tough not to make some bearish divergence here. You might be coming up on a short-term pullback at some point. Yeah, you had a pretty nice pullback there, but it was a wick at the end of the day. Daily's just insane, man. Not even enough price action on the daily. The 4 hours just looking like it might be a little cooked. Might be a little get cooked on the 4 hour. Doesn't mean it can't continue up a little bit higher. It certainly can. It certainly can continue up a little bit higher here. But I think sometime soon you're going to get a pullback on this one. Sometime soon. Look at that RSI. Yeah, the 4 hour RSI is cooked, man. Absolutely cooked. Wes said, I'm waiting for Rooster so I can roast him again. Where's Rooster? Is Rooster in the chat? Rooster, if you're in the chat right now, say your name, man. We're friends again. Wes, me and Rooster are cool now, so we can't be talking crap about Rooster. Me and Rooster are cool, man. I appreciate Rooster. I do. Rodrigo, what's going on, man? Appreciate the super chat there, man. I don't know what you were trying to say, but said message retracted. Probably said something inappropriate, man. Rest in peace, the Bank of Canada kid.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly
The Bank of
an
Canada.
idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking,
Rest
according
in
to a
peace, the
study
Bank of Canada
at
kid.
the Bank of Canada, more people who
You
are
know?
financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Man is dumping. We are all Rooster. I'm Rooster. We're all Rooster. Seriously. Man is dumping? No way, man. Is Mana dumping? Let's see. Man is dumping. 408, man. Where is Mana going to come back down to here? 407. Man is dumping. I mean, you gotta hold this high, or you're probably gonna come back down to this high. 407, 403. I look for a bounce somewhere in that range. Somewhere in that range. Big wick on the 4 hour there. Giant wick on the 4 hour for Mana. Daily's the daily, but Mana's definitely getting a little bit of a pullback. You appreciate Rooster, not Crow. I do appreciate Rooster, not Crow. We're friends again. We need a new roast today, daily roast. Who should I roast? Who should I roast? Who should I roast in here? Everyone's pretty cool in here today. Like, everyone's cool in the chat today. Everyone's cool in the chat today. We had Miguel who said, Jordan, you're the man. People saying happy birthday. Pickle wants attention. Everyone's cool in the chat today. I have nothing to roast about today. Nothing. I volunteer as a tribute. We want Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin. Please go see Aave. I got you on Aave, Rodrigo. I got you on Aave. You probably said something inappropriate on the first one, man. Usually when it said message retracted, it usually meant you said something inappropriate, or you just mistyped. Maybe you said Asse. Maybe you said Asse, and that's why it didn't go through. Instead of Aave, you said Asse, and then YouTube was like,
Nope.
We're not saying that, bro. We're not saying that, man. Roast Clown Savvy or Savvy. I haven't watched Savvy's videos lately, man. I don't know what he's saying. What is Savvy saying right now, guys? I haven't been really watching him lately. I'm sure he's coming up with some Elliott Wave crap that he always comes up with.
Right there.
I'm sure he's coming up with some stupid Elliott Wave. You know? What could possibly Savvy be saying right now? Savvy could probably be saying, I'm gonna guess Savvy would say this. So, today we have just another Elliott Wave. Once again, guys, this is my 147th Elliott Wave of this year. Only one out of 147 have been right, so you guys should definitely check my credentials on my correctness, okay? So, we have just a classic 5-wave. A classic 5-wave to the downside. We have one... Sorry, I'm so bad at charts, I can't even pick the arrow. We have a classic 5-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then this is the 5th wave down, okay? The target for this wave, you guys wouldn't guess it. You're not even going to understand where this is, all right? Target for this wave is all the way down at our 1.618 Fibonacci target, all the way down here at $5,600. That's where I'm looking at right now. All right, 5,600 is my ultimate target here for Bitcoin. after we break this 5-way Elliott wave to the downside. That's what I'm expecting. 5,600, man. 5,600 is the target. So see if it plays out. It's probably not going to play out like all my other predictions. There's a reason why I have members only stream on, because I can't take the heat, but we'll see if that plays out. We'll see if that plays out. You know, I don't know what he's saying right now. I'm going to guess it's probably something like that. I'm going to guess it's probably something like that. I'm going to get rid of this because that's nonsense. But yeah, we've seen nonsense in the past, man. We've seen nonsense in the past. Remember his 14,000 call? Yeah, I remember. I remember. The flying mongoose. No, it's the bearish mongoose. It's the bearish mongoose, not the flying. Maybe it was the flying mongoose. Was it the flying mongoose, guys? Rodrigo said, can you please see Ave? All right, let's go Ave. I think it was the flying mongoose. No, it was the bearish mongoose pattern, guys. Not the rising mongoose. Rising mongoose. The market. Savvy's fine. Like, Savvy's actually, like, trying to do something. That market makers guy is a freaking... That guy just he's not making stuff up. I mean, he's looking at Gartley patterns, but... Man, he I understand that. Like, Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do when it wants to do it. Like, your Gartley patterns are only going to work so much, man. You know? They're not just going to work every single time. All right. So let's see. So Ave's coming. It has to be coming up on a move sometime soon. You know, you thought you were going to get it a little bit sooner when it was coming up like this and it had support, but it actually broke that support to the downside. And now it's kind of like, bruh, right? You broke that to the downside, coming back down, trying to test this support. Okay, now that's kind of the last one you got. I mean, after that, kind of just looking at like horizontal supports, right? Trying to hold the low, right? Trying to hold your previous low, attempting to. Like, you're trying your best. You're trying your best. You got some bullish div. You had some bullish div. I'll say you had some bullish div, but you just haven't gotten the juice yet. Waiting on Bitcoin for the juice. Let's zoom in a little bit here. See what we're checking out here. Yeah, so Ave actually has bullish div on the 4-hour. It closes. Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. What the? That's not even the last. Jeez. But yeah, it actually has bullish div on the 4-hour. You had lower lows. You had higher lows. That's perfect. This would be a spot for Ave to bounce. But you need Bitcoin to bounce, man. You need Bitcoin to bounce. Like it's never bounced before. You need it to be going. You need it to bounce like it's never bounced before. But yeah. That's the ultimate Ave. I mean, if Ave can bounce here, I mean, it has a good shot of you get a downtrend of resistance on the 4-hour here. Has a shot of breaking this to the upside, and target would be back up at the top at 288. You know, that's a good shot of that going down. Has the setup, right? Has the setup. It's just a matter of, will Bitcoin allow it to play out the setup that it has? That's the ultimate question at the moment, which is an ultimate question for a lot of these alts. ETH is up about 1.5%. ETH is trying to bounce too at the moment. ETH with the higher low structure. ETH doesn't look too shabby, you know, but just watching this guy. Just watching this guy. Moving up like a snail. Like a snail right now. Boop, boop, boop. Like a snail. We roasted Savvy. Happy 1,000th birthday. Thank you. I'm actually only 78. I'm 78 right now. It's my 78th birthday. I appreciate you guys. I look really good for 78, don't I? I look really good. Look at me. It's not like ETH that looks like she's like... ETH is 22, right? ETH is 22. And she looks like she's... She looks like she's in her 40s, man. Where's ETH? Where's my girl ETH? Hold on. Jordan, did you just say I look like I'm in my 40s? Maybe I do. I do have a... I do have facial hair. I didn't feel like shaving today, okay? I don't even have to shave for you. You don't even want... You want nothing to do with me. You just care about your side chicks. That's all you care about. You don't care about me. You don't care about me. Why do you think I have facial hair? I don't even have to try for you. You don't even ask me to do anything. Okay? And in spite, I will say I'm tired and hot when you want to do something. Okay? To spite you. I don't look old. Yeah, Eth looks old, man. Old and raggedy. She looks saggy, as we said the other day. Eth looks saggy. Very, very saggy. You look good at 40. Eth looks better than that. Crypto Man ran evaporated Eth today. I don't even know what that means. Wah said, did you do Ghost or Seawar? We didn't. We'll do Seawar. I'm feeling that one a little bit more. All right, here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. Man. See, the thing I'm watching for here, guys, is we're getting a decent bounce right now. But here's the thing. If we go back to September, we actually did a similar thing. We actually had an initial bounce back up. Couldn't reach the daily EMA ribbon and came back down again. Actually tested it twice. This one, doing a similar thing. Will we come up and test the daily EMA ribbon again, then come lower again, and then pump up? That's the ultimate question here. As long as we're sitting in the wedgie, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in this wedgie. I am comfortable anywhere in this wedgie. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see. Seawar. Seawar. So Seawar, which is on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. If we look at Seawar, Avax was my wife. If Avax was your wife, she had a day off tomorrow. Ooh, Wes, you'd be giving it to her like crazy, man. You'd be like, girl, you're taking the day off. You'd be smacking that. No, but I don't know. This thing's doing pretty well. This little thing broke these highs. Actually, broke them, came back below it again, and pumped back up again, which is interesting. Definitely an interesting setup there. Let's actually take a look just at look at that for fibs, man. I mean, that's ultimately what you're going to be looking at this time. I don't know if you count this high. I guess you can. I guess you have to, right? I guess you have to, kind of. Which makes more sense, because then you got the 786, you got some resistance. So you got to come up to this high, which is 253, most likely. You're probably coming up to 253 at this point. 4-hour has room to run. Daily doesn't have enough to look at, but the 4-hour definitely has room to run, if it wants to 253 potentially. Got some bearish divergence right now, but if the pump's not done, right? The pump is not done. Until the pump's done, you can't say you have bearish divergence for sure yet. Pump's still going. So 253 would be that next target there, for sure. Can you take a quick look at Constipation, if you get a chance? Cody at some point. I can definitely take a look at Constipation, sir, dude. I know it's actually Constellation. I was going to type in Constipation, but I think I've done that before. I typed in Constipation. I was like, why can't I find Constellation? And I was like, dude, you typed in Constipation. What the heck is wrong with you, man? Makes some sense now. Makes a lot of sense now. Constellation. What are we looking at, boys? Well, what are we looking at? So, it broke this uptrend of support. 1, 2, 3, tested again, and broke it to the downside. What are we watching for now? Well, interesting area to bounce from right here. It's a very interesting area to bounce from. Probably because Bitcoin bounced from that level, but ultimately, I mean, what I'll say about this one is you just got, it's like a box. It's a box, right? Of support here. So ultimately, we want to see it is that hold. You want to see this box of support hold. I mean, you can even extend this all the way across. I mean, it extends all the way across here. Okay. You want to see this hold. You really do. If you don't hold this, there's a possibility you come all the way back down to 10.8 cents. Potentially, right? And that's if like Bitcoin capitulates. But, you know, you can see you were making higher lows. Now you made a lower low. Ultimately, you just want to hold this green box and get a bounce back and break this downtrend of resistance at some point, right? No divergence on the daily. 4 hour has divergence. So I like this for constipation. Lower lows and higher lows with the 4 hour also being oversold there. So I like the setup there. If Bitcoin can hold up, I like this setup to come up a little bit higher. But we're gonna need Bitcoin to hold up here. But I like the bullish divergence. I like the bullish divergence on the RSI there for sure. I like it for sure. All right. Constellation. It's right in your green box too, dude. Right in your green box. What else do we got? If AVAX was my wife, she had a day off tomorrow. Is AVAX still going? Not still. AVAX still isn't going right now. Taking a little breather. Taking a little breather for right now. It's like a little double toppy, but it's fine for now. It's fine for now. It's continuously making higher lows. I guess you can say same resistance on the top side. So, I mean, AVAX might just be cooling down a little bit for another move, right? Top, higher low, higher low, higher low. Top, higher low. This can hold. I mean, it's just probably going to be another ascending triangle to the upside. But you're going to need it to hold, right? You're going to need it to hold ultimately. You should do the double screen action feature 5,000. I would have. I usually do that if Bitcoin's moving, but it's really not moving. It's not moving at all. It's being a crab, you know? I'm a crab. No, but it's seriously being a crab, dude. Seriously being a crab. You remember Burger Swap 2 days ago? Burger Swap? But all the foods, man. All the foods are swaps. All the swaps are food. Sushi, burgers, sushi, burger. What else is there? Pancake. The only one that's not is what's the only one that's not? The only one that's not is Uniswap. That's the only one. Uniswap. Let's see. The stock market's crashing. The stock market's not crashing. It's coming down a little bit. It's having its usual, okay? It's having its usual dip, right? Its usual dip that it always has, right? I mean, the stock market always goes up and down and up and down. I mean, it's what it does. Up and down, 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 up and down. You know what I mean? Like, and it just had like its biggest run in a long time since March, right? Crypto Kungin, I got you on Crow, man. I got you on Crow. But yeah, I mean, S&P is fine. It's fine. So you eat Shiba? Shiba swap? Oh, man. There's probably some type in the world that eats Shiba. Guys, if you live somewhere in the world that eats dogs, raise your hand. I bet there's someone in the chat that eats dogs. If you guys eat dogs, raise your hand. Which is sad in my opinion, because I love myself some dogs, man. I love myself some little doggies, you know? But raise your hand if you eat dogs somewhere around the world. I bet someone does. I bet someone does it, man. Let's see. Pump the like button now. Do I eat Shibas? I don't eat Shibas. Yeah, but the red Sunday eats dogs. Boo! Boo! Sunday eats dogs. Crypto Kungans and happy birthday, Crow. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, man. It's a great birthday. It's a great 78th birthday today. Tomorrow will be the 79th birthday, or 79th birthday tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one. Is Crow? No way, dude. There's no way. Crow is continuing up. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Dude, Crow is going nuts. 76. Yeah, let's see if it can break its previous high. Previous 4-hour high at 77.3. But I mean, Crow, dude. Crow just keeps going, man. And that's the 4236 fib. I mean, I don't know what's where this could go. You know? 76. Lip bro. Crow ate my dog. Hey, I bet you they would be fine with it, but what's the guys? Let me ask this in the chat. What's the weirdest animal you've eaten? You know, we're crabbing right now. Besides crow, what is the weirdest animal you guys have ever eaten before? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. The weirdest animal you've ever eaten, and I'll tell you the weirdest animal that I've ever eaten coming up shortly. It's definitely a weird animal. Definitely weird. I want to know what you guys think. What's the weirdest animal you've ever eaten? You guys are gonna be like chicken, or some of you guys are gonna say I don't eat animals. Some of you guys are gonna say turkey. A shark. Nice. Lisa ate a shark. Nice, Lisa. A kangaroo. Okay. Gator. Alligator. Steven said human. Oh god. Steven said human. This dude legit said human, man. Oh, God. Oh, alright. He legit ate a human. I'm dead. I'm dead. Spider? Alright, the weirdest animal I've ever eaten was a ostrich. I ate a ostrich. Your mom? I ate an ostrich. Someone legit said human. I'm dead. Someone said butt. Oh god. I said animal. A butt is not an animal, man. We don't need to know this, okay? We're not gonna get that dirty in the chat, by the way, guys. I mean, for all the people out there that like to do that, I salute to you. To me, that's absolutely disgusting. How did we even get here? To me, that's absolutely disgusting. If you guys like that, you know, good for you. Good for you. You're really exploring your horizons here. All right. Where is Shib entry? Holy crow. Holy crow. Come on, break 77. Break 77. Nah, the butt was. Babies, don't knock it. Oh, I'm knocking it. I am knocking it, man. Bufo. He said donkey butt. Oh, oh man. My flex. Okay. I don't need to know this, guys. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. All right, Shib. Let's take a look at Shib. Someone asked for Shib. Man, Shib a good entry point. Depends how low Bitcoin goes here, man. I would say if Shib breaks If SHIB breaks this level right here, where it keeps trying to hold it as support, if it breaks this level here on a close, SHIB could be coming back down. I mean, I would say SHIB could definitely coming back down to 0.41, 0.415 possibly. If that breaks, could be coming back down to the bottom of the wedge. Maybe back down to like 0.4. Okay? I'm not gonna say all the zeros. 0.00004. I'm not gonna say all the zeros, but you could be coming back down to like 0.4. Potentially. You know? But yeah, I think like I said, guys, I think Bitcoin's coming a little bit lower. I know no one wants to hear that, but I think it's gonna come a little bit lower, test the bottom of the wedge. And then I think SHIB could possibly be coming a little bit lower too. Maybe retesting at least the low that I had here at about 0.4. At least. JGB said SHIB might have another 4 to 6 months before it does anything but bleed. Who knows? It might. It might. You know, all the people that got burned at the top are the people who are probably going to get FOMO in it anyway, right? So there's probably still people, a lot of people holding up here at the top. All those people probably got burned, and those are the people that we're gonna FOMO in the next time too. I still think Shiba's going to. I still think Shiba's going to break out here at some point. It's gearing up for it. It could go sideways for another. I would say at least another week. It could go sideways for at least another week, if not more. If not more. I mean, sometimes these coins can like go sideways forever, and as soon as you least expect it, we'll pump up to the upside. As soon as you least expect it. Alt season here, boys. Alt season here. A little bit. A certain altcoin seasons for sure. Crow broke out. I guess it's the Crow show today. I guess you just really want to rub it in, man. You just really want to rub it in, don't you, Crow? Don't you, Crow? You just really want to rub it in tonight. All right, take the salt. Rub it in, man. Rub it in. We'll watch it with the salt shaker on. 77.6. Okay. We're going up higher. We're going up higher. If we get a little bit more momentum, we'll play the pump song. But we are sitting right at the previous highs at the moment. Right at the previous highs. Oh, Luca said you warned them at 80 cents. I did. They say when all the big YouTubers hype up a coin, man, it's probably gonna have a pullback at some point. You saw the same thing with Kadena. They all hyped it up the same day, and then I had a pullback. 77.6. All right. Let's see what's going down in Goblin Town. You notice how everyone hypes up Kadena, and then as soon as it dips, no one talks about it again. You haven't heard anyone, no one's been talking about it in a while. 77.4. What's Kadena up to, by the way? No one's asking about it. Kadena. If you like this one, that's a good entry. It's a good entry if you like this coin, though. You know, in all seriousness, it is a good entry. Let's see. On Kadena, going down. You could come back down and test the bottom one more time. But, I mean, this thing's had about a 40% correction, right? A 40% correction to the downside. I think it could come still a little bit lower here, potentially. It's going to be tough. I mean, the problem is that the bottom of this channel is going to be lower than the wicks you have, right? So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Could at least come back down to test 1530, the previous lows, and then maybe bounce from there with Bitcoin. Should kind of correlate with what we're watching for Bitcoin, right? Booney said, Kadena crew? Real men ho Kadena. Wait, Booney, I thought you were a chick. I'm just kidding. I remember someone thought Booney was a chick. I forget who it was. That was pretty funny. No, but, no, I mean, Kadena, a lot of people like it. I mean, if this is where you want to buy it, this would be it. I might pick some up. Heck, I might pick some up. If it goes to if it goes down to the 15s, maybe I'll pick some up. Because, I mean, that's about almost a 50% discount. Almost a 50% discount you'd be getting from the highs. About 45%. if it dropped to in the 15 range. I mean, that's a discount. That's a discount. This thing's pumped up a lot. But, yeah, man. Let's see what happens. Jordan, you look salty. Yeah, it's because we were looking at Crow. It's coming back down, so I'm not salty anymore. Hey, can you please have a look at OSIS Network? D. Kennedy said, I jumped in at Crow at 76 yesterday after dip from 85. At 76. Hey, you're up now. There you go. You're up. Can you please check out OSIS and Harmony? OSIS and Harmony. Okay. I'm on top chat. I was like, dude, why is my chat moving up so slow? It's because always on top chat, man. OSIS. I don't even know if that even does anything. Guys, does top chat and live chat even change anything? I don't even think it does, dude. OSIS. OSIS Network. What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, having a pullback. We should take our fib. Our Fibonacci. Didn't even need to reach the Fibonacci, so let's just not even worry about the Fibonacci. Overall macro was bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence on the macro. So you're getting a pullback. You're getting a pullback. Where are you going to pull back to? Let's take our swing low here to swing a high and see where we're sitting at the moment. At the moment, actually, where's the bottom here? There we go. Let's bring this over. So at the moment, looks like we broke the 0.382. The golden pocket seems like it makes some sense here. Looking left, I mean, some previous highs around that range. So I could see close to like 30 cents as a possible pullback scenario for this. Just because you have bearish divergence. 4 hour, not really telling you too much just yet. Hourly's acting, I mean, the hourly's actually looking not too shabby, I would say. Hourly's not looking too shabby for a possible reversal. Definitely some type of wedge coming on here on the hourly. So what I watch here is if Bitcoin can hold up, and I'm not sure how much this one's actually following Bitcoin. It doesn't seem like it's doing it too much, but yeah, I don't know how much another Bitcoin drop would affect OSIS. I'm not talking about a huge Bitcoin drop. I'm talking about a little bit. Whoops, this is not even that. But the breakout target for this wedge on the hourly would be back at the highs, up at 46.7 cents. You know, so I like the hourly structure. The daily, you need more pullback on the daily. You don't need it. You don't need it necessarily, but you know, I like the short-term time frame on this for sure. Oh, show. Only good news, but no price action. Yeah, Theta's one I'm just holding, man. I'm not gonna touch my Theta. It hasn't really done much in a long time. It's consolidating, right? I mean, it's clearly getting ready for a move. Downtrend to resistance, uptrend to support. It's clearly getting ready for a move. It's only a matter of time. I mean, this thing's getting so tight. This is like how tight AMP was getting, okay? AMP was tight. AMP was tight, like super tight. And yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, it's coming up. I would say this has to break out by the middle of December. I know that sounds like it's so far away, but I gotta assume it breaks out before that, you know? Because the price action is getting tight, and tight. So I'll continue to hold my Theta, even though it's not really doing too much. Esteban's like, you look at Jasmine. Sure, man. I'll do a few more here. Getting a little hungry, guys. Getting a little hungry right now. What do I want to eat tonight, man? I'm getting a little hungry. I'm trying to eat healthy, man. I'm trying to get healthy, man. Trying to look. We don't got that much longer to Vegas, man. We got like 5 months. We're not looking too shabby. Let's see. So Jasmine. Jasmine. There's a lot of people that like Jasmine for sure. This one was another good breakout. Yeah, this one was another good breakout that you broke out, and then you sort of, you can honestly say you were like this too. A giant rising, a falling channel. You got the breakout. You got the back test. So you got the setup, man. You got this ultimate setup here. Probably even better on the daily. Swing high to swing low. I mean, I could even say that's the whole bull flag. I mean, move to like 44 cents would make some sense. Would make some sense. You get it? A move to 44 cents would make some sense. A move to 44 cents would make some sense. You guys said get some Indian. Oh, don't tease me with a good time on some Indian food. Basmati rice wrap. That doesn't sound too appetizing. If I was gonna get Indian, I'm gonna get something unhealthy. I'm gonna get some chicken tikka masala. I'm gonna get some lamb vindaloo. One of those two. One of those two. But don't tease me with a good time, man. Don't tease me with a good time. Eat chicken, eat fish. Chicken and fish. But yeah, Jasmine looks good on the daily. Looks really good on the daily. Just a nice back test and hopefully a continuation up. Come on, Bitcoin.
Strap up. We're going to
Come
the
on,
moon.
BTC. Do something. Do something. Don't make me poke you, man. Poke. Oh, poke. I don't want to poke Bitcoin. I really don't. We need the whales to come in and buy this, dude. Yummy. Oh, yummy. Yummy. 56,830. Chicken tikka masala. JGB said I had shepherd's pie and brisket. Oh, eat chocolate starfish. I don't even know what that is. I hope I have no idea what that is. I hope I don't. That's not something disgusting, man. I feel like I said something disgusting. I don't know what that is. Some of you guys trick me sometimes with saying some stuff. That's why I'm always hesitant on saying like what you guys tell me to say. 56,862. Come on, BTC. Get some juice. Get some juice. Guys, we need some pickle juice here. All right. Blow the horn, guys. It's time for the horn. We need some horn. All right. We need everyone. Get your swords. Get your shields in the chat right now. It's time for Bitcoin to get back up to 57,000. I need everyone to spam the swords and shields. That's a butthole. I'm dying. I knew it was something bad. I knew it was something bad. You guys are too funny, man. But get your swords. Get your shields. Let's get a pump up to the upside. Hopefully, pump up to the upside for BTC. Because I want to party, baby. I want to party, baby. Party, 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 party. I want to party. You want to party. I want to party. You want to party. It's my own remix. Come on, BTC. Get up there, brother. Don't Mad Max that I'm tired. You can't be tired. You have to come to war, man. We can't be tired as Vikings. You always have to be ready to fight. Do not leave us out, man. We need your help. We need your help. If you stay behind, you will be kicked out of our village. You will be kicked out of our village if you do not come and fight. So everyone has to come and fight. Every single person here has to come and fight. If you don't, you're out of the village. Your wife and kids are out of the village. So let's go. Fight with us. To the death. All right, come on, man. Seriously. I'm not joking anymore. Let's go, dude. Don't Mad Max said okay. He said okay. He's coming to fight. I'm sure everything's kind of moving up right now. Said, look, check Crow again. Check Crow. I don't know if I want to, man. Yeah, there it goes. There goes Crow. Here you go, man. 76,954 for Bitcoin. We'll go back to Bitcoin in a second. Yeah, but Crow 78.5. I mean, Crow's just in price discovery now, man. I mean, it's just in price discovery now. It's gone. 76.4. Bitcoin's still chilling at 56,915. Not doing too much. All right, guys. Bitcoin seems like it wants to troll us right now. It seems like it wants to troll us, though. Man, I feel like it's gonna at least get some type of pump here. I mean, maybe it doesn't. At this point, this would be the level, right? I mean, previous support trying to flip into new resistance. This would be the level. If you get back above this, I mean, it's a good shot at least testing 57.4, you know? But you're kind of struggling with this resistance right now. Kind of struggling a little bit. Seriously. Let me actually clear this out. Boom and boom. All right, I'll give it 10 seconds. If it doesn't pump in 10 seconds, I'm out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. It didn't pump. All right, guys. I'm calling it a stream here. Been live for like 2.5 hours. Actually, yeah, 2.5 hours. I'm going to get off. Another kind of a crab day. You know, Bitcoin dropped a little bit. A little bit. But overall, just a crab day. Guys, remember, we're still in our wedge, right? We're still in our wedge for Bitcoin, okay? So unless we break down from the wedge, there's nothing to worry about. We're still in the wedge. Keep the faith. Don't be SpongeBob. I don't know who's selling right now, but people are selling, I guess. There's definitely some sell pressure. Don't be SpongeBob. Don't be Patrick. Don't be Squidward. Don't be anyone. Okay?
No.
Mana is just a freight train, Michelle. Mana is just a freight train. There's nothing you can tell Mana. There's nothing you can tell Mana. You know what I mean? Hey, Mana is a freight train. So, other than that, guys, all right, I'm gonna get off. Make sure you guys enjoy Bitcoin's pump. If it does, I'll be hanging out in the Discord. If you guys want to hang out in the Discord, link is in the description below. I'll also post a quick link over here for you guys if you need it. I will post it right here in the chat if you guys want to join the Discord. I'll be hanging out over there for a little bit. Other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow between 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys are there. You know, be there. I'll be there tomorrow at 7, obviously. But make sure you guys don't panic, sell your crypto. Check all the links in the description, Twitter, all that fun stuff in the description. I'll catch you guys later. All right? Peace.